Vince loves oddball pairings.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that it worked because of Tajiri's charisma that anybody else in that position, it probably wouldn't have. But he's very special and very unique, and he's just fun. He's just fun to watch.
All right, let's get into broing down memory lane, ladies and gentlemen. Kurt Angle called Tajiri the most underrated star in history. He said this kid oozed charisma. Okay, he didn't speak English, but you could understand him, and you knew by his facials what he meant. This kid, isn't Tajiri like just as old as Kurt Angle is? But you know, hey, kid, I suppose. Did you, either one of you, ever work with Tajiri?
Yeah, I worked with him in Japan.
Nice.
It was awesome. Nice. It was so cool. And I think he does speak English, but sometimes he wants to pretend he doesn't. It's a little trickery that I do respect. You can definitely see what he's thinking, and he does interact facially. He was one of the coolest dudes. It was myself and Rockstar Spud against one of his young boys and Tajiri in Japan. And, you know, we were part of like something with Impact, so every American that came over there thought they had to wrestle strong style or Japanese, and they're just flopping around doing, you know, things to no reaction. Tajiri was very dead set, and myself and Spud, to work as though we were working Tajiri like it's an American match. We're going to have, you know, heat and fun, and Spud's the gimmick, and then, you know, we're going to spit mist in his face, and he's going to freak out, and we're going to do like ha-ha spots. And they always say the Japanese crowd's like, they're quiet, but they're respectful. That place was rocking. They were into everything we did. And credit to Tajiri and another guy you're in the ring with, and you can just feel like, oh, he knows what's going on. So
Tajiri was an ECW, Vince, when you were still in WWE, and there was still some kind of inner workings with ECW. Did you ever work with Tajiri during that time?
Bro, I honestly, I don't think so, but I could be wrong. I never, you know, I mean, I wasn't really watching ECW. I am, unlike Meltzer, I am not a fan of Japanese wrestling. That's not my style. So I'm not, you know, I mean, I'm not really schooled to talk about it.
Gotcha.
What made Tajiri great, though, is when, you know, the buyout happened and the alliance, things like that.
Yeah.
He got super over.
Yeah, he did.
Like him and Regal.
Yep.
He was going nuts for that stuff. And it was the facials, and he was able to adapt.
Yeah.
Like, and what's the difference between American and Japanese style? At the end of the day, we're portraying the fact that somebody's trying to win and beat somebody so they make more money or they win accolades, right?
Yeah.
So there's no difference in styles, short of some people think the top of your head is a better place to land than your upper shoulders, and that's stupid.
Yeah. Interesting.
Ask Aaron. Ask me.
Interesting connection that Vince decided to have him with Torrie Wilson. You know, that was really interesting. I wonder what was the rhyme and reason behind Tajiri and Torrie Wilson. If you were to make a guess, EC3, what do you think it would be?
I think Vince loves oddball pairings.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that it worked because of Tajiri's charisma that anybody else in that position, it probably wouldn't have. But he's very special and very unique, and he's just fun. He's just fun to watch.
Yeah. He actually was one of the people who actually had a pretty solid run for a while after the buyout, after the alliance gimmick. There's a lot of people who just came all at once, and then there was a few people that Vince was able to pluck out of that and actually do pretty well with, and Tajiri did a great job with that. So kudos to him. So he's still running strong in Japan, isn't he?
I believe so. And El Snow's wife just walked by.
Very nice.
In fact, I have a panda bear sitting on her son's bed.
I'm very afraid of Mrs. Snow from Wrestlers on Netflix.
You should be. She's vicious.
Yes.
She's
loving it. She loves you, and she loves us. So.
Yes, very nice. Very nice.